21st of July 2020, day 4, about 8:15. Another crap night. Mixture of cold and not very comfortable ground unless you're in a certain position. Yeah. And one of the hand warmers out. First is just kind of put it in next to myself, put it up certain places, arms, stomach, back, arse, legs. But then I just put up my t-shirt and that's it. Yep. And it helped. I think like before 5. I've only slept like a few minutes at a time maybe. But in the past 3 hours, yeah, got a few half hours. Maybe 40 minutes of sleep. So that's good. Ugh. Yeah. The tractor started driving about 4:30. Yeah. Then they started having explosions about from 6. First I thought they were for forest clearing. Then they just sounded appropriate, but now they happen so well. They happen like every. There's 2 shots. I don't know how often really. It's been 2 hours, so they probably happen about 20 every 20 minutes or something. And then there's 2 shots with a 14-second gap in between the 2. So I haven't seen any crop fields or anything like that, so I don't see why there'd be bird scarers. But sounds like one. Oh, sounds like could be one. But they happen kind of all around. Okay, that was a bit early. Oh, yeah, that one was a bit early. Guess it definitely feels, and I guess I just missed the others because I was sleeping. Yep. But yeah, fuck knows. Also, I'm not sure if someone's earlier, about an hour ago, walked past my tent, or if that was just wind grazing on the edge of my tent, making it sound like there's footsteps. Oh. Sounds like someone's in the car going along the road now. But yeah. Well, it's time. Try to aim to set off about 11. Then that's time to both eat, get water, and pack it up. Yeah. Maybe think I'd also have a crap. So, yeah. Yep. Well, I'll just film later. Yeah. That's that. So, yeah. Right, well, just eating now. It took a lot longer because that tin of fish had
a lot of bones in it. It says care has been taken to remove all bones. Well, must have been done at Hermes then, because that was a lot of bollocks. Yeah, so the shots I was hearing from very early, it was well, it must be, you know, game hunting, because there are cars parked out there. It looks like they'd be walking, you know, just sort of shooting, because it's not really 20-minute interval anymore. Maybe it was just one shooter, so probably that's why it was so timely, or well timed-ish. But you know, recently it's been just bang, 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 you know, that kind of thing. And there's also, I don't know if you could pick it up, just about to put my finger there, there's a little flashy shiny going towards the forest. It's about to hit the tree line and it's gone. Yeah, yeah, I think that was what I saw earlier, which is there was a pickup truck driving along with was basically a golf cart attached to it. And the way that, well, at least I think so. Can't really tell. Yeah, can't really tell from here. The way that well, if it's a golf cart, the way that cart went up is the way I'd be going, and then according to the map, at the end of that path is a shooting house. So, or a shooting shack, shed, hut, I don't know, I can't remember. But yeah, it looks like something for shooting. So, yeah, it's probably a season. Yeah. But I honestly don't know what time it is now. Probably about 10:30, maybe later. I haven't checked. But right, gonna do water now. I didn't start. Maybe pack away first. I'll pack. No, I'll do water first. That way, yeah, it'll be purified sooner. Yeah, so water and pack away, and then start to go. Yeah, when I get to the end of that, it's just gonna be the case of going up to the fence or a wall. I don't know what's there, but some kind of a borderline up there, and just following that, because there are going to be boggy bits according to the map, and possibly memory as well, if I happen to cross the same places before. Yeah, well, I'll be filming probably along the way, maybe just before I go. That's me, by the way. So yeah, this video is just a few seconds after the last one, and I just checked the time and it's actually 2 minutes to 10. So okay, I still got an hour until my set time, so hopefully I'll meet it ish. Alright, so yeah, right, packed away now, ready to go. I got ready about 11:10, so that was pretty good timings, given I've only put that tent away for the third time now, so that was good. It's 11:28 now. Just been talking to my mum for a bit, and then yeah, I'll get up and go. And just behind that house there, well, okay, you can see it now. That's what I was calling like a golf cart, basically. Yeah, and they were up there shooting. Well, at the shooting house. I had a look on the map. That's exactly what it's called, the shooting house. I don't know if that means they go, you know, shooting from the house, or they go to shoot someone there. Yeah, I don't know. There's sheep and cows there, so maybe. Actually, yeah, there are cows on that field with the sheep. At least yesterday there was a decent herd coming. Okay, yeah, they're over there now. That one's there. Yeah, they must have really easy access, or at least were herded in. But yeah, so yeah, maybe they just take them on and kill them for personal use. I mean, it is a pretty isolated hamlet, so yeah. Okay, so about half an hour late for leaving, but okay. That's me, by the way. Hey, I had a look at the road quality on the map compared to what the other footpath was as I was coming out towards the fell, and it's about the same, which means that that path is probably going to be like, you know, made of stones, rocks, so might be a bit hard on feet. But I mean, it's that sort of central incline wards, so looking at it, the sort of first bit will be difficult because that's a steep bit. The other bits look like, you know, less steep. Yes, it's probably like this kind of steepness for the first bit, which is quite bad because I went to fill up water with 1 litre coming back and I was panting. With a burger, I might need to take a break along the way and near one of the shacks somewhere halfway up. But we'll see. Yeah. Okay, well, so yeah. Right, so I've walked, I think maybe 2 fields at the moment. And yeah, just having a break, and then about halfway between campsite and Wensleydale. At the end of this footpath, well, not at the end, but nearly at the end, there should be a river, so I'll pour the 1 litre stuff into the 2 bottles and then, you know, fill up the 1 litre, purify that. So yeah, that'll give me an additional litre. As for the forests I was seeing on the map, and there, well, actually on the map, that whole thing is just one forest, but on Google Images it's pretty up to date. So really, what I was saying yesterday for that upper forest would be up there. So then I'd have to go back down, which is much steeper and longer than I thought it is. Yeah, so really that would just be a waste of time and effort. You know, going way up there. Yeah. Plus, yeah, the time I got to that spot, it was a bit late, you know. I got in time just before it was getting a bit dark, so which means by the time I would have gone up there and walked even further, it'd probably be about 10:30, maybe 11. Yeah, so yeah, that was a good thing. But yeah, so gonna go up there and do water, and hopefully yeah, hopefully no one's going to be going up there, or at least by the time I get to the shooting house they'll be done with the shooting, because I mean by the time I get there it'll probably be 8, I don't know, yeah, 7 or 8, I don't know. Because I mean, according to the map, let's see, that's well, just to the shooting house, that's like 1, 2, 3, it's 4. It's a bit short now, so just over 4 kilometers. You know, a lot of it uphill, so possibly, you know, 2 hours going lightweight. But in my case, yeah, 7 or 8 would be lucky. And then after that, another 1.5 kilometers, another mile, with a detour, so that'll probably be maybe 3 kilometers in total. Yeah, about 2 miles. Because I mean, that's the shooting house, so I could just go and then go wee, but you know that this bit is quite boggy, so these little grassy things, they're good. That's the sort of place I was staying in, but that means bogs, so I don't know how those bogs will be like since it hasn't rained for at least a week heavily. But we want to avoid them really, so what I'll probably do is go So up to the shooting house, then follow this wall, then up there, and then just before that bend, well, at the bend actually, just cut across, because it seems like this is a good sort of quite flat even top. Yeah, that's basically top of that hill. So that's okay. It's not the top, but it's a flattish bit of that hill. So essentially, there's some decent grassy bits. So just follow that corner. I should be able to see it, but then there could be a bump there. That was a bit close. That didn't sound like a shotgun. That sounded like some fucking rocket launcher that just exploded. Oh well. Yeah, so then as soon as I get to that bit, yeah, they're probably shooting just behind me, saying, fuck off, get off my land. I am actually on their land at the moment, so yeah. Yeah, so just follow this, and then once I get to this river down there, it's just follow the stream down hill, and then I'll get to the spot where we were saying last time. Yeah, if I really wanted to, I could go up to this marketplace that's clearly bogs now. But yeah, that dotted line, that looks like it used to be a path, because there's a cattle grid there. Then that goes up, so there must have been some kind of a shortcut that would have taken a lot more effort, and then for some reason they had decided to have a marketplace up there. That marketplace must have been like Saxon times, because, well, no one really did anything there since then. But I'm probably not going to see it, so. But I mean, seems like in the right place to have it. Yeah, that looks like there's actually quite a lot of houses there. Okay, I might even check it out one of the days. Pretty easy walk, just go up and follow the fence. Yeah, there's a lake. Okay. Yeah, that's a maybe. Yeah, well, that's the breakdown. So yeah. It's about 5 to 1. And I'm only just approaching the path. With the hill ahead, given that most of the way up towards, I don't know, about 80% of the way up is just up the hill. Not rapidly, but still up the hill. So honestly, I'd be lucky to get just to the shooting house by like 9. After that, fuck knows. The only sort of concern that I might really have is there was a padlock on that gate down there. Well, you can't see it, but gate to this road. I don't know what's like on the other end, so if I go to stop to rest, which will be just on that hill there. So if I go to stop, well, obviously I will be, but I just might get caught up or overtaken. And then private land, blah blah blah, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so there you can see all those little tree stumps and newly planted trees as well. That's, well, it should be the forest, but it isn't. Okay. That's me, by the way. Might you be able to see that hill rise about there somewhere? That's part of the hill I'll be going there, I think. I couldn't see quite well on the camera. But, so yeah. A few minutes later, I had to turn to the path. And yeah, so that little flat bit in between the trees and the bit of the hill that's going down, that's the top of where I'm going. So, well, maybe a little bit short, maybe a little bit lower actually, but roughly, distance-wise anyway. And And up there you can sort of see my campsite, the little bits of wood over there. That's where it was. Yep. But from here I can see that, yeah, you wouldn't really be able to, actually might. Yeah, I don't know, because I can see the sort of greenish bit where I was at, but I don't know how well the tent stood out on that in the morning, especially when the sun was shining on it. But yeah, well, luckily I sort of skipped the heat wave, the mini heat wave at least. Yeah, it's down there in the south in Hawes, but here it's quite darkish, so nice and chilly. Well, if standing still is chilly, but walking it's still a bit hot. Yeah, so on the way back I'm thinking, yeah, so come down there and then go that way, and from that way just join up on the normal road and then just follow it down, sort of down for the sunshine basically, and that'll get me up into Hawes. Oh, I can hear shots coming from up there, so probably are shooting on this. Yeah, it just says. Okay, yeah. Right, well, probably have to take a break after this little slope. So yeah. Alright, I'm on top of the first rise now, and there is something that's a bit of a bad news. Now this hill goes down first before going up, which means it's, well, one, going to be a lot steeper than I thought, and two, on the way back, I'm going to have to go uphill. And yeah, I think those two cars are coming back now. I've been shooting, but yeah, that's basically top of the hill that I'm going. In some ways, not someone else is still shooting there. In a way, what I was actually hoping for was that if that golf-like truck goes past again, maybe just ask for a lift. Yeah. Yeah, just say, "Hi, you're going to a shooting house. Mind giving me a lift?" Yeah. Something like that. Because this is going to take a long time, even though it's really easily visible, you know, on light. I could maybe do that in an hour and a half. But the thing is, this bit where it curves around and then goes up slightly and then goes flat, I'll probably only get there in like half an hour. So that's that. And in terms of contours, that will be right. This is that yellow bit, which is the bit that curves around. That bit there, where it curves around, Elehor, and then I can see that. So that's one contour, two. Well, I can see 3, 4, 5 up there physically. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now there's gonna be a lot more rises beyond the immediate horizon. It's also hard to sit down and have a break because this whole thing is so wet. You know, I got that happened to my leg, having sat down to take a break. But yeah. Well, we'll see how that goes. So yeah. Right, well, yeah, it turns out this is more of a private land. A guy on basically a massive quad bike. Yeah, I drove past, I've been having a chat, trying to sort of talk my way out of it. Maybe 10 minutes. But basically just saying that, you know, it's the kind of shooting season, they're breeding chicks, and they just want to restrict people from going out about here, stepping on chicks and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I've been there before, so not really foreign ground, so I'd be looking out for that. But then it's like, I mean, in the end, they just kind of silenced, and they just looked back and said, well, you thought you're going to turn around and go back anyway, so I'm just wasting my breath, and just went. So that's good. However, it does mean that I might have to go back a slightly different way. I mean, really wouldn't want to, but I think there is a sort of bridle way. Don't know which one it is though. See? No, I was saying right at the top of it, but no, that's just a hill. Yeah, that's the one. So the only other option on the way back is to go sort of, well, you basically just follow the pencil line and then go along the footpath and down, which will meet up in the, well, pretty much the same spot, or I'd come out on the road. But honestly, I'll see how it feels at the time. Yeah. Okay, well, so yeah. Well, it's 3:30 now, and I made it most of the way up. If what I'm seeing on the map is right, then this should be the last definitive uprise. After that, it should be more following contour lines, a few ups or downs, but until the end of the footpath and this road, it should be much easier. Yeah, it's like I think it was about 1, something like that. Yeah, it must have been about 1 when I just got onto this road. So the fact that I got this far, which is pretty much nearly most of the way, in just 2.5 hours, seems like pretty good. But this is walking on what's fairly a decent road, but up there, once the road is ended, it's going to be on sort of soft grass, hopefully avoiding bogs, so that's going to take a lot longer. So just the fact that I'm saying hopefully get there by 9 is a bit more realistic than simply going, well, this took me 2.5 hours, that bit's going to be so should get there by 7, you know. Plus a lot of that boggy bit, well, so the bit after the path, walking on the grass bit, is going to be uphill. So yeah, I mean, so far I've seen quite a few just like tracks, like quad bike tracks, like, you know, rangers offcuts where they just wave off and just go on the grass. So maybe if towards the end of it there's another one of those, I could just follow it. It would, you know, it would mean that, you know, the ground is definitely stable. Even though there's no internet here, GPS still works, so that'd be alright. But really, yeah, I just want to get there by 9 and hopefully have the light to set up. Yeah. I think there's someone walking. Can't be someone, must be something big. Possibly even that ranger guy. Moving quite fast, but it doesn't look wide enough to be that quad bike thing. So yeah. But if it is him, then it means that he must have, he managed to make it all the way up there. I mean, you can see a few sort of vaguely tire tracks on the grass, so they'd be the sort of things I'd try to follow. Yeah, that there, I believe, is top of Wensleydale. It looks like it from the map, the angle, it's the highest peak around, so I'm thinking it is, but you know, that could be just one of the false horizons, and then on top of that there could be another one, or at least, you know, somewhere more in the center of it. Yep. About there's a little black dot moving where the bent of the hills are, and it's moving to the left of the screen. It's pretty fast. Could be a cyclist or a dirt bike. Yeah, unless of course they're running, in which case that explains it. But yeah, I mean, want to get to the top of this bit, whether that's the top or not, it doesn't matter. I'll end up having a break. That's me, by the way. So yeah, on what's somewhat flat area now. Just taking a break. After I filmed last, I made that break even longer because it turns out I had Wi-Fi, not Wi-Fi, internet signal basically. So yeah, did some emails. Turned out I got tagged in a certain Norwich post, so did that, sort of. Walked up here, now eating this cow. Wait, that's got to be Wensleydale. I mean, you should be able to see a little bump up there. That's got to be the wind shelter bit, even though from this angle it doesn't look like that's the highest spot, but yeah, it's got to be. It's just further away from that one, so from the one in the middle, so it just looks like it's not highest point. I'm not really sure what time it is, but sometime after 4. If most, if not all, the ground is like this along the fence, then should be not too bad. Hopefully. In terms of walking along the fence, well, getting to the second spot. Time wise. We also took a look at the weather, and it's just a bit, well, basically apparently it's going to be raining from tomorrow onwards. I mean, this is mostly just, you know, go camping while doing some gold panning, so I don't know. I mean, if that is going to be the case, then gold panning isn't going to go much good in the rain and slopey, soggy ground. What I'm considering is staying until Friday night, and then Saturday morning go down to Hawes, see if I can rent a room out for a Sunday morning, and then maybe take the Sunday morning bus to North Allerton and then go from there. Yeah, but I'll need to look into times for that, because if I do that and it turns out the times, well, that bus isn't there, then I don't know, I might either try and just, extend the booking for one more night just for the sake of comfort, or bus it back to near the island and camp out there for one more night. It's gonna be quite horrible after B&B. But I'll see how that goes. So yeah, but I just thought I wanted to film up there. So yeah, when the guy suggested, I'm just gonna call him the ranger, when he suggested there is possibly a path going along that hill, it's obviously not a footpath, but one of them, like one of those tracks up there you can see, which is solid enough to walk on, but not exactly official. But already I can see on the horizon the little posts for the fence, so that's good. I mean, they're pretty close. Yeah, so over there, just this hill here, that's, I don't know, I think it's the boar's felt. So that's the middle bit. I was just going to go all the way, pretty much all the way around that. But up there further down, those were the mountains that are in Cumbria. Well, Borfell is also in Cumbria, but closer to Kendal they are. Those are the ones I thought I'd be going off for pretty much the second week, but not with this weight. Yeah, for that, yeah, I mean, there's not really any gold pan or anything like that to do down there because it's just not so great geologically, but I guess it'd just be a nice place to visit for the sake of visiting there. So if I do go there again, well, not again, but if I do go there, it will have to be light. So just basically the school bag, small tent, throw my duvet cover, water, food, map, I guess. What else? Well, solar chargers, I guess. I do need them because I think that they're all going out to electronic tickets now anyway, so yeah, just like that, and then also go straight to, looks like the ranger's coming back. Maybe he was up there. Right, okay, so surely I'm not that close to it. I'll see. Plus it's coming back anyway, so yeah, where I'm going is sort of as an end point, roughly about where that hill rises in the middle right now, but at the bottom of it, and the other side of the hill. Yeah. But then, yeah, so if I go for those mountains, it would have to be like just get to Kendal or Oxenholme, some close place like that, and go from there. Well, get a bus to Sedberg after that. Right. So yeah. Right, well, it turns out I'm already here. Yep. And somewhere here is the shooting house, which doesn't exist. I guess not anymore though. It's not on satellite, but it is on the map, but yeah. Right, yeah, so this is the dirt track I was thinking of on the satellites. But so really there's really two options, kind of. Either go there, climb the fence and walk along that side of it, follow it to the edge, and then essentially just see what's down there. Or I'll need to take a look on the map for this as well, in terms of contours and how much I'm going to have to be traversing and stuff. It looks like there's a gate there, so the other option is just to go follow this fence, which then curves around. Wait, surely that's not it. That looks like the place I am going to. No, that's a bit close, surely. But the fence is about right, and it's quite adjacent to the gap between the wild boar's fell and the other hill. Fucking knows. Obviously, if that is the place, then yeah, I'm going this way. Though I wouldn't even have to climb any fences there, given that that's a gate. If not, well then, one or two fences. Yeah, some more hills down there, but they're more like Westmorelands, Northumbria kind of hills. So they're just like, yeah. Yeah, so essentially, just gonna have a look. If I'm not close, then it doesn't really matter. But what I was hoping for, well, there was meant to be two rivers, or streams at least, down there, and there was one sort of lake that wasn't really flowing, but I'm guessing it hasn't rained much, so it would just drain it out. Yeah, well, Ranger's coming back now. Hopefully he's gonna go that way, but I'll just move stuff out of the way first, I guess. Well, so yeah, for now. Right, so it's 5 now. Yeah, I just went past, and essentially the path has changed. So not so much change as merged, because that's better. So I was going up there, that one hoping to get down there, but they somehow merged up here, which is why the road didn't coincide with what was on the map. So really also this is slightly changed as well, ish. Actually no, it hasn't. Yeah, I am here. Okay, it hasn't. Right. Yeah, that's why I was thinking to go up there, because I thought I was here. So yeah, I thought I was here, so I'd need to. That's probably why I didn't see the shooting house, because I'm not at the shooting house. It's somewhere down there. I kind of skipped these contour lines. I don't know how. But anyway, so yeah, I thought I was here, so I'd go up that fence. But nope, I'm here. So which means it's just a case of following this. What is well, essentially a road, X road. And then yeah, I'd get there. Yeah, which is why the place I thought is is actually it, and it's much closer than I thought it'd be. So but yeah, the ranger knows roughly where I'll be. So well, not where I'll be, but where I won't be. Essentially, he just pointed out the land. There's basically anything this side of that fence going down, as long as don't pitch anything there, then outwards down there, that's all perfectly fine. But you know, wouldn't really want to pitch anything on that field anyway. It's all too soft, soggy. I guess if it was just soft, that'd be fine. But since it's going to be raining, that's a no. But yeah, he even said, you know, if at any point you need to just hop the fence, you'll be fine. No one really cares, which is exactly what I was going to do. But I just thought there was a gate down there, so I could use it. Okay, well, at the moment I've got maybe a total of 1 litre of water, but that should do until I get down there. Until that point, nope, the next river that will be is the one I should be following. But essentially there's 2 turns, so yeah, as soon as the fence turns right for the second time, so that's 1, that's 2, so as soon as it turns to right to the second time, that's the river I climb over, and then yeah, go up north-wise, but down hill-wise, and then that will be the place we stayed at. Now, given how easy that looks, I want to say hopefully get there by 6, but 6:30 or 7. The ground is a bit, yeah. Also, yeah, if that's all it is, really, you know, I don't have to actually walk through bogs or any of that crap. Going back will be very nice. Well, it'll be wet, but you know, not boggy. That bit will be a little bit, but still, that's not much in comparison. Right, well, hopefully where I'm camping there is going to be internet signal, because otherwise a bit screwed. I know there should definitely be phone signal unless they knock the tower down, because you know I was calling from there last time. So I'm not fucked in terms of communication being cut off, but won't be able to provide extra entertainment. I might try and use the TV signal amplifier into a phone somehow. Yeah. Okay, well, so yeah, walked up here now. I think I'm just gonna stick on this side of the fence, because I was thinking to use this as a kind of a gate, just lift it off, but nah, it looks quite well implanted. Plus, on the other side, yeah, it's a bit soggy down there, so I think I'm just gonna stay walking on this side. Basically, on this side, I'm not really fussed about any kind of deep bogs or anything like that. Even if it looks like something like that, I'd still step in that if I was on this side. And basically, the thinking behind that is just that if he can go through it on a massive quad bike, then I'm only, you know, a little bit lighter, but still, I wouldn't fall through it then. If he can drive through it quite slowly, actually, from what I've seen. Yeah. Okay, so go up there, and then I should be there pretty soon. Right, well, yeah, I think after a few days and nights of rain, going up there is going to be quite hard with mud and stuff. But compared to what I thought I was going to have to be doing, that's pretty good. Right, well, I'll film when I get there unless there's something else to film. So yeah. Alright, well, I'm nearly there, but I just wanted to show what the water's like. Pretty murky and shit. But yeah, I was quite wrong about the environment that the river was flowing out of, because I thought, well, the way it looked like it was like you know, mountain water coming out of the rocks. It probably is coming over rocks, but that's the river. And it's all soggy and boggy down there. That's why I thought that as I find the river, I'll be walking on what's basically, you know, like cliff rocks, kind of solid ground. But instead it's wet and boggy. So possibly on the way back I might just not follow the river, but instead go the same way as the way we went out, which is basically just up a slightly longer way, follow the fence. Right, I don't think I'll be able to film here because it is getting quite soggy down there, so yeah. Right, well, I pretty much got there. It's that area there, somewhere in there. I just need to get up there and, you know, have a better look exactly where to pitch it, because I think our tents were in that little greenish area there. But I know I'll have a look where the tunnel tent will fit. But yeah, that looks like the area. It's just tilted slightly differently to how I remembered it. Yeah, we must have walked that way and then they just hogged the fence, because I thought it was thinking we saw further down and down there. But nope. It's actually, yeah, I thought it was going to be north facing, but nope, it's actually more west. But yeah, so you just need to cross down, and then if that stream, it was a pretty small stream. If it is still there, then it should be coming down from the hill, basically. Yeah. But I mean, I can hear a flow down there, so nah, it's fine in terms of water. And then if it comes to it, I can always force myself to go down there, which is where the larger river is. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll film next time when I've either found a place to pitch a tent, or maybe even haven't pitched it. I might actually, I'll take a look in that area there, because that looks slightly flatter and also higher up, so less chance of flash floods. Yeah, okay, well, so yeah. Right, I'm thinking up on the higher bit. This ground looks a bit okay, it's pretty solid. It's got lower ground around it, so not any trenches or anything like that. And what is the river that I was hoping would be my water supply is currently dried up. Well, it's more of a swashing swamp. But yeah, so I'm thinking either this spot here or another little rise up there. But I haven't fully checked it out yet, I just haven't looked at it. Right, well, nope, not this one. It's got lots of shit in it and bushes. Right, so I guess it's that bit then. Yeah. Just gonna need one more push to get up here. It's about 10, maybe 15 past 6 now. So the fact that I wanted to get here by 9, that's good. Yeah, so see what I mean? It's like that. Yeah, that's the sort of thing be coming out of. I haven't really followed up this far, but a lot of this stream has got rocks underneath, so that kind of gave the impression that it was pretty much mountain water. Yeah. Yeah, that day looks flat and nice, but that's where the water would come through. There's too brambly. Now I'll go with that spot for now, and then unless something's radically wrong with it, I honestly don't know about that then. If there is something very wrong, then I might have to just look for something like some kind of quick escape or something. Yeah, because it looks like the river would come down here, so perhaps this bit would be fine for a small tent somewhere up here. I mean, nah, it's a little too bumpy for a tunnel tent. Yeah, I guess shit sleep. So yeah, so if there is some kind of emergency, I need to switch to a smaller living space, either up there or back where we were. Oh, it's a shame this one's dried up, means I have to walk down. Right, yeah, before bringing the burger up, I'm gonna go fill that water up, put the tablet in, because at the moment I've got maybe a quarter of a pint left of water, so that should give me a litre quicker. This is so soft and soggy. It's just like, how the fuck did we sleep here? This place looks smaller. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we did get here pretty late, left somewhat early, so wasn't much time to remember the place. But yeah, this place looks vaguely similar, so well, so yeah, 2 minutes to 7 now, and yeah, that's up. Thinking of sort of just sitting down and just resting for a little bit, like that. Then after that, I'm gonna give the pump another go. Down to the Still River. Because the one I wanted to get water out of is dried up, so it's not exactly clear. The one that is still there, it's a bit dirty, even with purifying tablet, at least by the looks of it. So I just want to try and filter it with a pump. Hopefully that works. This ground is, for some reason, is really wet. But yeah, it's pretty wet. I mean, I've actually tried to lay inside the tent, but I can see a little patch where I laid to try the ground out, and that's pretty decent. But yeah, I mean, I did see the weather forecast. There's no Wi-Fi in here, but saw it earlier, and even though it's raining, hopefully it's going to be more of a drizzle as opposed to pouring down. Yep. Starting to feel a bit sick now, but I don't know, it's probably because of hunger or something. But obviously I'm not going to eat now because that'll make me throw up. I'll try and fill it with biltong and maybe M&Ms. Guess also partially drinking that water, but the water I was drinking, that should be fine because that was the water that got me up here, so can't really be that one. Hopefully it's not going to get too windy for the tent to stay up. But yeah, well, so yeah, it's 7:34 now. Found a spot with some Wi-Fi, internet, phone internet, well, 4G. But it's quite a walk, so I only really use it if need be, or once a day, or twice a day maybe. Yeah, the pump doesn't work anymore. Yeah, from what it seems like, it's there's a little rubber on the end to form a vacuum seal, and that might have worn away, so I'm going to try and replace it later. But for now, I'm just gonna, well, for today even, probably just gonna tip this litre out. It's been long enough now. It's even less than a litre because the river wasn't deep enough. for me to fill up the whole litre. So tip it into the 2 bottles, fill it up and put another tablet in there. Yeah, just gonna give it a taste. The quality of water once purified is actually not that bad. It's all the crap that's in it. Yeah, it's just really hard to just sort of stand over it and with your fingers all crouched, because it really takes a really long time. So sometimes you just make a bigger hole and let it fill up faster, and that's when you get all the shit falling. But it's good enough, and hopefully that'll be enough water for till tomorrow at least. And then I won't have to go down this hill again, because even without a bag. Also, I honestly feel like if I try and eat the fish, it's just not gonna go in, and if it does, it won't stay in. So I think I'll just do with biltong pieces today. And M&Ms, yeah, just do with them. Maybe do fish tomorrow morning. Yeah, see how that's like. What's worse is when you're filling up that water, you can actually see bits of crap flowing down the river. Obviously, probably tomorrow when I'm down there to, you know, have a look around basically down the rivers. Yeah, have a look out for a better spot. Yeah, I think tomorrow what I'm going to do is walk down to the copper mine along the river as opposed to on top like we did last time, and just sort of look out for any sort of spots that may be good for doing some gold panning, but I doubt there will be any before the mine. Well, the shafts. But probably at the pits might be good. And depending on what the river's like. So I wanted to brush my teeth today and shave, but that's not gonna happen. Really hoping I have the clear waterfall river. Thing is, like, I mean, if it just rained like tomorrow, you know, maybe also the day after, that kind of be okay, you know. Top up to do the water, not get it too soggy, and it's not raining for long. But instead, if it's going to be raining every day with thunder on, I don't know when is it. I think it was Friday or Thursday, something like that. But yeah. But yeah, essentially, if it is going to be raining every day, then Sunday morning I'm just going to leave for Hawes, and hopefully there'll be a place to stay, preferably in the B&B. But if not, I mean, I could also just try a campsite. If I see one. But anyway, that's oh wait, it's Tuesday, isn't it? Shit. Oh, it's okay, so it's only 3 days then. Okay. We'll see. I mean, I say only 3 days, but Might have enough after 1, depending on how it is. Well, it's Tuesday, so that's what, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, because it's not just that I might be, not feeling nice, but it's also that if it's gonna be raining for that long, it might make my passage impossible. At least easy. Well, with my weight, pretty much impossible, without having to walk on the fence. But yeah. At least luckily this time there's only really a short amount that I have to walk, not on the road. Most of it's downhill, so okay. Because I just don't know why. It's like every time I have something substantial to eat, I get something lodged up my throat. It's like, I don't know, it might be some kind of, maybe just I'm used to drinking straight after I eat, and now I don't have enough water to just drink every time I eat, so it gets stuck, and I don't want to go down it because, well, that way I'll run out of water quickly, and I might drink a lot of shitty water that might make me throw up, whereas bit by bit it'd be more acceptable for the body. Right. Well, I'm thinking that's going to be like enough rest for this before one last time, and then yeah, do the water now, and then probably go up to a signal spot just to have a look at the, well, emails, maybe Facebook, and then just go into a tent with wellies ready just to go for maybe 1 or 2 more piss today. But yeah, probably gonna go in early today. It's like, because it's like, it was 7ish, so, well, after 7, so it's probably about 8 now. So yeah, gotta sleep before 9. Sun will still be here. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, I have no idea what's wrong with this pump. I tried taking it apart, blowing everything through, changed the rubber bit on the inside. Tried to siphon it, took the end off, gave it a, blow through. Nope, the water comes up most up to there. And that's it. So, fuck knows. Well, I guess I'll be relying on tablets, or maybe, maybe try and do use the life straw with the bag without any holes in it, and just try and flush the water into it. Try that. Fuck's sake, whatever's in my throat now it's just not gonna go away until, I don't know, 2 a.m. like yesterday and the day before. Well, I mean, probably now just gonna lay and just watch the videos I filmed. Then piss and go to sleep. So yeah, I think it's about 8:30 now. Right, all done now. Now just gonna go to sleep. Well, inside the tent anyway, at least. For a bit at least. But the piss, not gonna need to do it again, because I'll barely drink. That water that I have, it's only gonna be just to quench the, it's not just to stay hydrated as opposed to not being thirsty, because there's a lot of shit flowing in there, honestly. I do need to find a better source for water. I mean, the pump's not working. I tried reading the instruction manual to exactly as it says. Nope, nothing. The life straw blocked itself for some reason. I did get a few drops of it 3 years ago, but since then, and even then you have to, really, really suck it. And now it neither sucks nor blows. So it's just shit, basically. Now the only sort of water source I have, or is the only sort of purification source of water I have, is the tablets. Yeah, but yeah, just had to look at the weather, and apparently it's going to be not raining on, well, it shouldn't be raining on Friday, and then tomorrow and day after is like 40 or 50% chance that it will be, and then Saturday thunder. But yeah, see how that goes. Yeah, also for my filling up my water bottle, for the sake of not, I really need to get some kind of like a rag of some sort. Probably just use one of the socks, just so I don't have to hold my fingers over it, and just filters all the crap in there. So yeah, gonna try to do that. But well, for now, so yeah. Up. And now I coughed and it's moved from my throat down to my chest now. Fuck. Yeah. When I go down low, I'm going to try and take a razor with me just to cut this off, because in the future that's just going to hurt. There were some frogs quacking out the side. First it was one sort of down beyond where my legs are, and I started to think that was my stomach, but another one quacked to the left of me, so yeah, it wasn't my stomach. I'm going to put clothes on to sleep in, but for now it's just a case of a ventilator, because it is just gone 9. This place is it's hard, but then that's good in this case. Yeah, pretty level, a few bumps, but nothing compared to previous ones. Yeah, the fact that it's solid ground as opposed to everything else being soggy, that's good, because, well, it means hopefully it will stay solid when the rains come. Yeah. But still, the thing is, we keep saying, that's what I'll do tomorrow, that's what I'll do. But really, I don't know. It's just something that I would like to do tomorrow. Other than that, I don't know. Because, I mean, realistically, today, I could have only got to Hawes and walked up the Vel. But I didn't. Instead, I just saw it from a distance. Yep. So yeah, guess I'll film tomorrow. Right, it's 10:25 now. I've just watched all the videos. I tried the radio, and it works. At least on one channel. I haven't tried it yet. It's some shit playing, but yeah, some shit. But it means a signal, and that's just really the shitty thing. It's like radio works, which I guess is something, but internet doesn't. So that's crap. Yeah, gotta try and test this torch out. Let's have a look. not as good. But still. Yeah. Well, yeah, just thought I'd mark it down as a radio works. Well, so yeah.